Hello, people, and welcome back to another episode of Father to Fathers podcast. I'm your host, Emmanuel.
And I'm your host, Alex. What's up, guys?
Welcome, and obviously, you guys really loved them on previous episode. So, for the question and dilemmas, we tried to bring them together and bring their points, their wisdom, their experience, and to share their point across. So, you won't just get advice from myself or Alex. You're going to get advice from 4 people from different walks of life. So,
my name's Tumi.
And my name's Victoria.
yes, for those of you that are new to the channel or new to following us, you'll have seen them on previous episode. If you haven't caught up on that episode, go and watch it. Very good, very juicy. And so I'm not going to go too much into it. But quickly before we start, so how's your week, guys? Like, with the how are you all feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about you, Vicky?
No, I'm feeling good. It's been a good week. Busy.
Yeah.
Work's been hectic.
Busy week. That's an understatement.
Yeah. But we thank God regardless. We're here. Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, well, everyone's better moving all shy, like, oh yeah, that's right.
This is your first video.
No, but it's cool. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to go straight into it. Also, thank you to everybody for your comments, feedbacks, all that support. We love it, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So, yes. First question of the day. So, I want to ask it's actually 2 perspectives.
Okay.
But then you guys can obviously get into it. Okay. So the first one is you're dating someone. So as a parent, I guess us parents will answer the question. Yeah, so as a parent, you're dating someone, and they your child doesn't like the person that you're dating.
Oh, okay.
Your person don't like the person. They don't like the person you're dating. You've tried everything. They don't seem to get along. So as a parent, are you cutting out the relationship off, or like what are you gonna do? What are you doing?
They just gonna have to take that L, man. Sorry.
Wait, the kids or the?
No, the kid. The kid's gonna have to take that L. Sorry, man.
Oh,
you're just gonna have to tolerate them. No, if you don't like them, that's fine. But I like them. That's what's important. So yeah, I mean, as long as they're not like a detriment to the child, like. It's calm in it. It'll be alright.
So you just forget.
Nah, it's not. Do you know what? Yeah, it's not that I'm just gonna disregard their feelings. It's not that at all. Like if the child actually tells me, look, this person that you're bringing around me, I don't like them. They make me uncomfortable, and we actually sit down and we talk about why they make them feel the way they do. Mm-hmm. If they have valid points to that, like valid points, then it might be something where I might have to reconsider this relationship, especially if this is gonna be serious, and it's gonna be long term. Then it's a bit sticky. But if it's not, and it's just like little trivial things, then it's something that me and the child can compromise on. We can figure things out if we actually just have a conversation, and then things should be fine. But that's just my take.
Fair enough. So what about you? Let's hear from more perspective. I feel like with mothers it's different.
Yeah, because they're more protective. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like they put their kids first. So yeah. What did you, am I lying?
No.
Okay then.
For me, I'll probably have to consider relationship, to be fair, because my child comes first. So whatever he decides, like it's not he decides, but whatever thoughts that he has, I have to put in perspective and think, okay, am I gonna sacrifice my happiness just for the sake of the relationship and the child? But I don't know. I'll just have to think about it. It has to be like a proper sit-down conversation, weigh up the pros and cons. Is my relationship worth it? Is my child's happiness worth it? Like, it's hard.
It's a sticky
one.
Yeah. So my question now, to you, Alex. Obviously,
talk to me.
We've got your partner here. So if Vicky wasn't a fan of or like your son didn't like Vicky, would your
Again, it depends on why he doesn't. It depends, because I mean, as much as my son's happiness is very, very much important to me, my happiness is important too. You know what I mean? So
no, you're right. Yeah, 100%.
Like, I'm a parent, obviously, but I'm still a human being at the end of the day.
Yes,
and,
you're hitting the nails today. I love it.
Come on, and if the person that I'm with genuinely makes me happy as she does, then like if my son comes to me and tells me he doesn't like her, and I say why, and he say because she eats all the food in the fridge, I'm not gonna break up with somebody over that. I'm not like,
that's to him. That's what's important. That's what's important, though.
That is important to it. That is important to it, and I'll let him know that his feelings on and how he feels are not invalidated. That they hold meaning, they hold weight.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to talk about this because, bruv, she's taking food out of your fridge. It's not like she's smacking you left, right, and center. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it's just one of those things where we'll have that conversation and we'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think for me, yeah, it's I would have said it. F them kids, man. What? You know what I mean? Like, woo! No, I think like you said already, like my feelings do matter. I said it before, I feel like mothers is different. Mothers tend to put their kids first, but I feel like as fathers, even as parents, you have to think about your own happiness as well. Like, the understanding of a child is different from the adult. Do you know what I mean? For a child, it might just be like, oh, because I want mum and dad to still be together, or I like the setup. Like, some kids are very clingy to, like, because they're used to their mum or they're used to their dad, they don't want nobody else to come into the picture. And for me, I'm sorry, you can go live with your mum then. Oh, yeah, pack your bags, go. Like, because what will happen is, I'll be 30, 40, 50 with no one. You will now get married, you leave, and then it's just me in the house.
They're sitting there twiddling their thumbs. No, it's true. And I think it's also like routine. Like, sometimes kids get so used to a routine.
Yeah.
When somebody new comes in, sometimes that can mess up the routine. And now they feel like this person's just come to just
take over.
You know what I mean? Just set the whole thing in disarray. So, there's certain things that you have to chat about with the kid, and I think it's also important that when you're bringing somebody in, it's a very sensitive, thing to do, like to bring somebody new into the family or whatever. So
yeah,
you just got to take everything into consideration, I guess.
And you have to assess if the person's the right fit. To be fair,
that's what, sir.
You have to assess if the person's the right fit.
Why are you social worker?
That's a social worker.
You come into a unit before it's
No, I played. No, alright, cool. So off that topic then, yeah, like not off the topic, but like kind of like a spin-off question. So if you don't like, let's say you don't like my new partner, yeah.
Okay.
I'm asking, yeah. So obviously you don't like my.
So if I don't like your new partner,
yeah, well, like how would you navigate through that? Like, do you know what I mean?
So this is a whole new topic now. So
no, it's still off the topic. So we're moving from the kids. Because we said that about the kids not liking the new partner, but then as the mother of my child,
okay.
If you don't like the man, because you don't say you want to assess them to see the. So let's say you met my partner and everything, and you like them out, like, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling her. Would you expect me to do something about it, or would you just tell me and then keep it moving?
Yeah, I'll tell you and keep it moving, because at the end of the day, that's you and your partner. Cool. I don't come into you guys' household and stuff like that. Whatever you do in your household, as long as she's doing right by my son, then that's calm.
So why would you not like her then?
I might not like her attitude.
Some moms are just haters. Some moms are just straight up haters.
Honestly,
it's good. Listen, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. There's certain women, they come in and they act a certain way where the mother's like, nah, I'm not feeling that. I don't like how she's treating my son. I don't like.
She's giving my son too much pocket money.
You know what? Oh my god!
I don't think the mom needs to like your girl.
Wait, what?
I don't think she needs to have any feelings towards your girl.
No, I'm not saying it's the must. I just put out a question there, like, what if you didn't like her? Like,
she shouldn't like or dislike, to be honest.
Because it's not my
unless the girl's a detriment to your kid. There's no like or dislike.
I'm
not your mate. I didn't come here to be your mate.
We don't have to share Christmas together.
Whoa, wait a minute. What? So you're telling me, yeah, if I'm married to someone, like, you will not want.
So I should bring my husband, and you should bring your wife.
Wait, so you guys don't want to do this. Wait, so what do you mean? You guys don't want to do this blended family thing?
No, I don't mind. Okay, let me land. If that happens, and we're cool, then that's a plus.
Cool.
But it's not by force. Like, we can be cordial. Exactly. I don't want a bad relationship, but we don't need to be sharing cooking recipes and that.
Honestly, it's like, if I like her, then we can be friends and we can do that stuff. Yeah. But if I don't, then we keep it stepping.
Like, I can't get my head around why you not like somebody.
That's my take.
Because you said as long as they're doing right by my child, but they might not like them. Like,
But
it just
she-
doesn't-
wait,
I
hold
can't get my
on.
head around it.
Listen,
What is
what
the
if she
reason that
doesn't
you
like
wouldn't like
me?
her?
Like, what if she doesn't like me?
I feel like the only reason why I'm talking, I don't know for everybody, but I feel like the only reason if a new person comes in is if like there's no respect or boundaries. Like, let's say for example now you be the mother of my child, you feel like you're entitled to certain things and you're not giving her that boundary or respecting that boundary, then I think she might be like, wow, why is your son's mum all up in our business and things like that? Then but I don't think there's going to be a moment where I just don't like her. Why? I just don't like her. Like there has to be something there.
Some people like that though.
But this is what I want to ask. Why is that? Like, why is it that somebody new comes in? And it's usually the mums. It's not really the. Sometimes the dads.
No. You know what? It's not even mums. It's just women in general. They do.
Like, what is it? Like, what is it?
You can't say women in general.
Let's not even say women in general. Let's just say mums specifically. I'm not saying that all mums do this, but we know that our mums that a new woman comes in and they just give them bad vibes for no reason. I need to know now what is the reason. Like,
okay, I can't speak for all women, but obviously
mothers.
Okay.
She said mothers. I'm saying women.
I can't speak for all mothers, but obviously if there's still something there, she might still have some what's that?
Animosity.
Yeah, animosity towards you having a new relationship.
Fair enough.
Okay.
She's not over you.
Honestly, that's period point blank. That's why she has that. I don't like her. She can't be better than me. I'm number one. Do you know what I mean? I have the child, so therefore I come first. Some people have that mentality. So I'm not saying
what mentality do you have?
I'm not saying I have that mentality. What mentality do you think I have?
Inspired now. I love this. Alright, this episode is great. Oh yeah, no, carry on, no man,
No, but what's it cool? We know. I would say, I say all every week here that we have a good relationship.
Yeah, we do.
And the mentality you have is just I feel like you're cool, but I feel like it's one of these mindset.
He's sweating. Look at him. Oh, it's peak.
No, but I know. I know.
That drive home is gonna be so awkward.
But I know. Yeah, if you want to move mad, you can move mad.
I can.
Exactly. So that's I won't put it past you.
Yeah.
I would say like you're cool, but I won't put it past you.
But she'll move mad within reason. Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah, I feel like she'll move mad. Yeah, I feel like
there's a reason for my madness.
Yeah, she's moved mad before, but like I said, it was just that moment where like we're still trying to navigate the whole being a father
And there was a reason to my madness, no?
Worms are coming out the can now today. I love this episode. I love it so much.
I'm joking. Overall, like I feel like you're cool.
What's that mean?
That's it.
Yeah, you're cool. That's it. There's not much to it.
No.
Yeah,
that's it.
Happy
Exactly.
with that?
And any relationship you get into, that's fine. As long as the person respects. Obviously, we have a relationship now that we're cordial and we respect each other.
Yeah.
So obviously, we don't have the typical co-parent relationship. So
What's a typical co-parental relationship?
drop off the kids, don't
Yeah,
talk.
no, you guys
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not typical. Is it
No,
typical?
it is.
Where?
Yeah, more time. Bro, just drop the kid. You don't.
Drop off the kids. There's no conversation.
Chatting with the
Pick up my
like that.
son at 8. Okay, that's it. We
And
don't have that.
Wow. Okay.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. But I wouldn't say it was. I didn't know it was a typical. I just thought it was just what people just do. Okay, fair enough. Makes
So
sense.
we don't have that kind of relationship where. So obviously, whoever comes in now,
Needs to understand.
needs to understand that. Okay, we're a lot more. I won't say closer, but we're not that kind of separate.
I feel that's the reason why we started the podcast anyway, to share light into that people can have a healthy co-parent without it being, like you said, drop my kid, never even hello hi, just drop my kid, pick up my kid, like so. Yeah. That makes sense. Cool. Back to the question. So the second perspective, obviously, from if you're the other person. So if you're dating someone with child, and obviously you guys can answer too, and what's it called? You don't get along with the child. So you're the other person, yeah. So you're not the parent now. You're the partner, and so
kids bad vibes basically.
it's a bad like you guys just to get along. Like the child don't like you don't like the child, but
have respect for you.
Yeah. Would you call the relationship off?
Okay, it depends. If it's like a fresh relationship, then it's not by force.
Okay.
Like I'm not putting myself through Wahala for no reason.
But how fresh are we talking though? Because how soon you meet that child?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You need to give me that.
I'm saying,
okay.
whatever.
If it's
When you meet the child
if it's
and
like
they don't get along.
and the kid is just bad vibes, doesn't like me at all, then maybe I'm cutting it because. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That long, you know.
Exactly, it's not that long. When you
But it's too long.
When you build with someone for so long, you realise that a year is actually not that long.
So you're going to sit in the sofa, yeah. And tell me a year's not long.
No, but you know what it is? It's better to nip it in the bud after a year than be 5-6 years down the line and the kid is still exactly.
Okay,
and the kid
fair.
before the kid starts saying I'm beating them when you're not there and I didn't beat anybody. I don't have time for
They
that.
go and bite themselves. Look, she beats me.
Exactly. But I mean, if it's a thing of okay, I haven't been able to meet the child, our relationship has progressed, we're like 3 years in, and I can see you long term, then it depends on why the kid is being bad.
But are you really meeting a child 3 years into a relationship though? 3 years in. Let's be honest. Come on. Like, I'm gonna ask a question to everybody here. I'm not keep going off topic here. I'm gonna ask a question. If you're dating someone, how soon would you want them to meet your child?
No more than 2
Wait your turn. Oh yeah.
I'll say a year and a half too.
Makes sense.
At this common age you're in now.
Because a lot of relationships don't even make it a year. The talking stage lasts a year.
You're too fast, you know.
What?
Man, you're too
Talking
fast.
stage for a whole year.
Honestly.
But
no, I mean, okay. Talking stage might be a bit of a stretch.
That's a stretch.
Might. Because sometimes I hear that. Sometimes I'm not mad.
Yeah, what? You don't want to be with the person after a year. What the hell? Sorry.
No, but I'm trying to get my head around the fact here that after a year of dating, so talk, whatever you want to call it, you want to wait to a year and a half, 2.
Yeah, because I need to know you have sense.
Yeah, trust,
I can't
man.
bring
There's
myself.
Well, you want
in this world.
But you know when I say meet, I don't say like it must be like you could start off by introducing like as a friend and like baby
Children
steps.
are not silly, you know.
No.
They will know. Oh, this is
And then
mum's
how can
or
one day be
dad's.
friend and the next
Honestly.
day
Next day you're calling them.
girlfriend? Like,
You know what I mean?
the thing
And
is,
you want to be
Cool.
introducing them to every topic
Please.
and how you date. Like, you
Alright,
can't do that.
wait. I'm off the questions here. Wait, why you not getting on to me for?
your questions will come soon. Don't worry.
Alright, cool. So year, 2 years. What about you?
When
When would you want to meet? Like, if you're dating someone, like, when would you want
I
to?
feel like the father is ready. At the end of the day, it's not my child. So when
Alright,
he's
but when
ready-
would you start pushing for it? Like,
pushing?
like let's say, like, right, like, when am I gonna meet your child? Like, just prompting.
At the point where I know that okay, this relationship is serious.
So how long?
I don't know, like 2 years, 2-3 years.
Do you meet it? Cool.
It depends when
I
I
want
know
to
the
hear
relationship.
yours.
When the relationship
Ask
is
me
serious.
first, and then I want to hear
When the
yours.
relationship-
Yours is
When I know
mad.
the relationship is serious and okay, this could
So
progress
if
to
the
marriage.
relationship is serious within 6 months, okay? Or a relationship can't be serious within
It's
6
not
months.
possible.
Well, ideally, I would want to meet the mum first.
Okay,
that's
plot
ideal.
twist. Alright, cool.
But yeah.
Alright, okay. Mr. Man.
I'm still getting over that one, but I hear that. Yeah, no, year and a half, 2 years. Preferably 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. No less than 2 years, to be quite honest with you. Can't lie. Yeah.
So how long would you wait?
This guy's gonna chat
Like
months,
it's 2
bro.
months.
I swear
Honestly,
that
a
2 weeks, man. He's ready, fam.
Nah, do you know what? I just feel like when it feels right.
Where's
So
the
when
number?
does
Give
it
us
feel
numbers,
right?
bro.
What number?
I don't work with numbers.
Nah, G, give us numbers. We need to hear that. I need
She
to
asked for number.
said
What's
that
your
you was
number?
right.
No, do you know what? No, what? 4, 5, 6 months, whatever. I feel like for me personally, yeah, like I don't put time to these things, but I'm not expecting a year and 2 years. I will not lie. I'm not expecting a year and 2 years because I just feel like, especially at the age we're at now, because all of us are all similar in age. I don't know why you're waiting a year, 2, because let's be honest here, that's time that's been invested. And part of you yeah, is your child. You need to know. You can't. I feel like you can't separate. You can't go. Okay, well done. You passed first stage, second stage with the child.
doesn't mean you don't
And
have
then,
to
I
go.
feel like you can do both. You can do both at the same time.
No.
I get that, but in this day and age where relationships are not even passing a year, 6 months, you're now gonna meet someone's child, and then 2 months later it's finished.
But when I say meet though, I'm not talking about full on meet like or meet mommy's daddy's girlfriend or meet mommy's boyfriend. I just feel like they could be in the same room, whether it's all of you lot together, you just chill together.
way
It
that I
doesn't
would
mean
do
that
it,
the child
the way-
doesn't know that you have somebody. It just means physically where you say, okay, this is mommy's partner, this is daddy's partner.
But I wouldn't start with that. I wouldn't start with that though.
That's how I would start with it.
Well, partner straight away.
No.
Just out of nowhere.
No. I would tell them first. I would tell them like, yeah,
look,
Dad's dating somebody. This is a picture of them. This is how.
Oh, you thought okay.
Yeah.
And then like, oh look, I've been with this person.
But
for a while now.
what if a child says I want to meet them before you're ready?
Nah, they're gonna wait. What are you talking about? This ain't their relationship. This is mine. What are you talking about?
Wow, I'm actually surprised. You know, I just feel like maybe I don't know. I just feel like when you're dating someone and I don't know. I guess each one. You have to play it by ear, man.
Yeah, I guess so. But I guess with me, months. We're not talking about me and my kids.
Cool. So how? I don't know if I've asked this already yet, but how long was it to Vicky met your son?
About 3.5 years. About 4 years. 3.5 to 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, but it wasn't that wasn't by choice.
Yeah.
It was because the mom didn't want to meet her and she was feeling sour about it and she was bare bitter.
Exactly.
Why you coming so much in, Alex?
So when I got into it, I said if I don't know if I'm not a mum, but if I was someone's mum, I would want to meet the girl first to check you out in it to see and see that I'm comfortable with you around my child.
And if you're not,
if
you're not comfortable with her being around your child,
well, I have to have valid reasons. I can't just.
Yeah, like I got a bad vibe of her.
That's not gonna
and
bother
there
me.
needs to be there needs to be valid reasons. If there's valid reasons, then well, she's not allowed around my child.
Does that apply to you?
What, having valid reasons?
No, like would you want to meet the partner first before? Would you want to meet my partner first before they meet?
I think so, yeah.
You think so? So
Yeah.
you're 50-50.
Depends, but I feel like I'm leaning more to meeting your partner first, and then I can assess her and gauge what I feel about her, if I feel she's okay, and then I'll voice my opinions to you, but I have to make sure that I'm not just being,
Yeah.
You gotta do due diligence as a parent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't be.
Yeah, I felt like that at first, but at the end of the day, she didn't want to meet me. So now I feel like if she wants to meet me, well, if I was to get into a new situation or anything like that with someone with a child, if they wanted to meet me, then that's fine. But I'm not gonna push to meet anyone's mum anymore.
Okay.
Because
I hear that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, I've got a question for you though.
Alright, go on.
Because you think you're the only one that can ask questions around here. Anyway, so Mr. Man, say say she now she starts dating someone. Would you want to meet them first before they meet your child, or you think you feel some type of way about it?
You know what? For me personally, I want to know about them. Meeting, I'm not too fast. I think I was saying no, not to you, to H before, that I trust my kid's mom. Like whoever they bring around my children, I trust them that they have sense. If only if you have a wayward partner or wayward mother to your child.
How would you know they're wayward if you don't meet them?
No, I'm saying no. I know my kid's mom. They're not wayward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've met some wayward baby moms. Like, I'm just like, I'm thank God that I'm thank God you're not the mother of my child. And I'm talking wayward, as in the child is there and I do nonsense. I'm like, yo, I'm even ashamed to be part of it. Oh like, I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah. So I trust with my kid's mum. So I know that wherever they're gonna bring around my kids, or I've done their own assessment, it'll just me knowing it is just out of respect, because I know that whoever you're dating, you'll have done your research. And
I respect that.
I know the kind of person you're bringing around your child. I'm more vigilant anyway when they bring men around or bring their partner around their kids, because they're not just thinking about themselves, they think about their child as well. So I'm cool, I'm chilled, man. So
I respect that.
So yeah, unless then I meet the guy, I'm like, today.
Oh, guy they know from football.
Then it becomes awkward, didn't it? You're like, what today?
That's a different story. There's a whole different story there. Oh yeah, no, I feel you.
But then but apart from that, I'm like, cool, bro. Like, yeah, cool, man. Cool, you're tin, it. Like, like I said, as long as my child is not in harm, or it's not like you're now mistreating him because he's not your own. I'm cool, man.
Yeah, that's no, I respect that. I respect that.
So yeah. So answered your question?
Yeah, you did alright. Yeah, better man than yours.
So yeah, so we didn't answer the question, did we?
We did.
You
Oh,
said,
you lock it. You
as
lock it. You
dating.
if it's long enough, you lock it off. If it's long enough, try and work it out.
Yeah,
What
depends
about
on the
you?
reason why, innit? Yeah.
Cool. What about you guys? If you're dating someone with a child and you don't get along with the child, or you don't really, and you've tried everything, you lock into the relationship.
You know me, man. I don't date.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, sorry, sorry.
Nah, I'm joking.
You don't. No. Save your chest, fam. You
No,
don't.
do it.
Yeah, you don't date people with
I've said
children.
it. I know. It's not that I don't date.
You don't.
Okay, no, I don't date.
Because you don't have a child, so exactly. So
I don't
no
date
child,
women
fam.
with kids. I don't date women with kids. But that's not to say that I would never. I would just write them off just because they don't.
But do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I said it before. I said men are more open. Women are more open to dating someone with a child than men are.
Yeah, that is true. Because they're more maternal. So it's easier for them
necessarily.
to. No,
A man will not want to raise another man's child.
I feel like it's not even
Yeah,
that. I don't even feel like.
But at
that's
first,
the
I
case.
didn't want to date a guy with a child.
Yeah, but exactly. But look where you are now. Well, Alex will stand by his ground. No, I'm not dating the one. I'm not dating the one.
I think if you fell for someone that had a kid, you would do it.
She knows me.
Yeah, but when I asked him,
Remember I said
you said you would get to that stage. That's
No,
what you said.
hold on. I said I have to really,
Exactly. So it would get to that stage.
No, it can. It's possible, but
Yeah, no. Listen.
It's a simple-
Once he meets her, he likes what he sees. Then he'll be like, oh, I like her attractive. Once she now says she's got a child, that attractive will just drop.
nah, I wouldn't just dead her off just because she has a child.
You wouldn't dead it off. The attractiveness will just drop, and it will stay there.
Nah,
You
no,
not-
no, do you know what it is? If I really like a girl, yeah, and then I find out that she's got a kid, then I'll be alright, cool. Look, I like this girl. Let me test the waters. If after a short period of time, the inconvenience is too much for me, I'll bounce. I'll rather just bounce early than get into it too long, and then it's just harder for me to
Because
get
what's
out
the
of it.
point?
Trust about what's the point? What is
The
the
kids,
point?
they're doing bad vibes.
Nah,
The
fair
kids
enough.
It's
are
not even
beating
that.
them.
It's not even the kids. It's just the whole thing. Like you gotta wait on their. It's the mom's time. Like you wanna go out, you wanna take her out. You gotta wait on their time. Like let me see if I can get a babysitter. Let me see if I can get somebody to look after the child. Like everything is on their time. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Fair
to
enough.
take in.
Cool. What about you? If you're dating someone with a child, and you guys don't get along, are you and the child? Would you lock it off?
I'll lock it off. Yeah.
Just like that.
Boom,
Not
bow.
just like that. I will have a conversation and then try to see what's the reason why the child don't like me, and then if not, there's no point forcing it. Like,
Alright, cool.
Would you?
would you?
Again,
Those avoiding questions.
no, I don't know. I will answer the question. Don't try next. Yeah, I will just like everybody else, assess the situation. But again, F them kids. I know for me, I'm in petty as well. I'll go and open the capsule. I'm like, look,
You're taking
yummy.
You're taking it.
I'll drink his capsule.
Nah, you see that.
I'll even squeeze it.
Oh my days.
When the girl catches you doing that as well.
I'll even squeeze it like.
You're actually taking
Nah.
the actual piss.
Nah, play it. Nah, yeah. Assess the situation. If it's long, cut it. But then, kids love me, man. I'm never gonna lie.
No, that's a plus though. If kids love you, that makes things.
Not legit. Like
Doesn't
business.
make
Kids
things
love me. Like I'm just that guy.
This is just that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No.
Well done, no. Kids love you. Well done. That's all I'm trying for you.
After you said F them kids like
I like
No, but I'm just saying, yeah. But no, that for me, it just comes from when, like, again, I know I keep saying it, yeah, but you know when mothers tend to put their children first and they forget about themselves, and it's like, yes, you're a mother, but before you're the mother, you was your own person.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? And then a lot of mothers tend to forget themselves, and then it's like they're so focused on the child that they then forget.
themselves.
Yeah, and it's not healthy for me anyway. Like females, come on, y'all keep it quiet here. About chatting up here.
To be honest, no, I always say that. I'll say that to Alex as well. Like when I become a mum, I don't want to just be mum. Like
Yeah.
you know how people especially in African culture, they now call you mama. Whatever the child's name is, mama. So don't call me that. My name is Victoria. So I'm a person.
like my
I'm a person first,
Yeah.
and I don't want to forget that.
Yeah.
So it's true.
Yeah, for me, it's like, obviously, I know I'm a mum, but I'm an individual as well.
Yeah.
So, me being a mum is part of the many hats that I wear.
Yeah.
So, that's not my identity. Obviously, I am a mother to a son, but I am a person, so I like to go out. I like to do things separate, away from my child. But
Yeah.
obviously, me as a mom, that's my son comes first in everything that I do. But I do want my space sometimes. I don't want to be smothered 24/7 and be reminded, oh, mommy. I need to
Sometimes
be
you
a
just wanna
person
go
at
out.
the end of the day. I just want to go out, do things, okay, and then come back and do my motherly stuff, and then that's me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So with that being said, then, so who comes first? Your partner or your child?
My child.
Partner or child?
Partner. Well, husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Husband. Okay, fine.
Because I had my child first, my child, then my husband. Actually, wait, let me say this. God,
Oh my
child,
days. We know.
then my husband.
But if we're talking about God-wise, biblically, your
No, but
wife or husband comes first. Biblically. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's our mothers. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you know what it
like-
is? Because I've had my son and it's been me and my son first.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of, when my husband comes into the picture, it's going to be really hard to kind of like, separate.
But then, are you not gonna have more children with him?
Obviously, we will
Exactly,
have
so-
children. But then, obviously, my son is going to be way older than the new pickings that I have.
Alright, cool. Where you, bro?
I can't lie. I think it's my kids.
Your kids come first. With your partner.
But this is why I said, and with the thing is me.
Remember who selects you, bro.
I know. But
No, we've had this conversation.
We've had this
before.
conversation.
Oh, okay.
And where the thing is, I get it. I get it from the biblical.
But
side.
what
For
did I
me,
say? When I say kids, I'm not talking about your son now. Like I'm talking about in general. Like
Yeah, in general. But my thought process is this: a woman can wake up tomorrow and decide she no longer loves me and wants to leave.
Okay.
But my kids will always be my kids, regardless. Like that's blood.
But they could also get and say, "But Dad, I hate you," and leave the house.
But they're still my kids.
Okay.
She could turn around and divorce me and she's no longer my wife.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough. That's a
Whether
good
those
point.
kids
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
me
okay.
or not, whether those kids hate me or
They're
not,
still got a DNA.
they're my kids.
Yeah, no, it makes
regardless.
sense. No, I like.
But I'm not mad at the whole putting your partner first.
But when I say put your partner first, I think that whole who comes first thing sounds a bit mad because it's like
Competition.
it
isn't
makes
not
it seem
competition,
like a
though.
big gap. I don't think it should be noticeable who comes first.
No, when I say who comes first, but it just goes from that thing saying of like mothers always put their kids first before
No,
their partner.
I get what you're
And
saying, but
so-
I don't feel like it should be a noticeable thing. It shouldn't be a noticeable thing of yes, your dad. I put your dad on a pedestal and you guys are way down there. I think it's gonna be a balance, but it's gonna be him first. But
Just
it's gonna-
about, yeah,
just
I know,
about
I'm with you, I'm
where
with you.
It's not very noticeable. That's what I mean.
I'm with you on that one, yeah, because I would have said it, my partner comes first anyway, because the way I see it, yes, your approach of, the partner could wake up one day and say they don't love you anymore, they want to be with you, but the way I see it is, if I get married, I know for the long term, no divorce, God willing, and then eventually the kids are going to grow up and leave, and it's just going to be you and your partner, and it's just like a flower. If you have not watered that flower or the plant over the years, or you have not looked after it, when it gets to a certain, that it's gonna die, and that's what's gonna happen when the kids leave. Because some the kids will leave the house here, and then it's like they were using the kids to like fill the gap in the relationship, and when the kid leaves, the children leaves.
You're just looking at each other.
Yeah.
No, I hear that. Here's the thing. I hear that. But at the end of the day, I wish if things were like that, there wouldn't be so much divorce and there wouldn't be so many broken hearts and stuff. But it's very, very common that you can put in all the effort you want into that marriage, into watering that plant of yours. If that person is not happy, no matter what you do,
They'll still leave.
they're still gonna leave, bro. We're dealing with human beings. Human beings are complicated people. Ladies in general are complicated.
Guys are complicated.
Yeah, boys are complicated too. But I'm
Exactly,
saying,
very
from a guy's point of view, women are complicated.
Exactly.
Women are complicated like crazy. So you can do everything you want, and that person can still decide that they don't want to be with you. What are you supposed to do then? Well, your kids will always be your kids, no matter what.
No, that's true.
No
That's
matter
true.
what. But that's just my take.
As
on
long
it.
as the gap isn't mad,
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter who you put first.
Exactly, because you
It
shouldn't
shouldn't
even
be
notice
drastic.
it. Anyway.
Exactly. It shouldn't be.
Like you'll
drastic
notice,
or-
exactly.
exactly.
You're putting this person first before me and stuff like
Yeah.
that. No, it shouldn't
I don't
be
think
that.
like you should put your kids bare like.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine. I'm just getting up the next question whilst you guys were rounding up on that one. But wait. Actually, I'll ask that. I will ask that after. That's fine. So we'll just make sure I get it correctly. So what? Yeah. So with that question, yeah, it was a poll that I put on Instagram. I'll put the results up as well, so you guys can see the results of what people are saying. This one is very, very yeah. I say trigger warning. So yeah, it's just a very emotional one. I put it out before. I'm gonna ask the question to all of you guys. So the question is: if you found out your unborn child was likely to have a severe disability, would you keep it?
What?
I would keep
I
it.
don't remember this poll. Sorry.
I would keep it regardless because that child is from God. So every child's a blessing. So you don't know what lesson you're going to be taught with having a child that has a disability. So, because some people can't have children, in fact. So having a child that has a disability shouldn't make you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have it.
Alright.
Obviously, I know it's a lot of work having a child that has a disability. You have to think of maybe you have to leave your job. You might have to become a full-time carer and stuff like that. But I feel like regardless, that's your child. So that's my take on it.
I'm gonna answer the question first, actually. Sorry, love. But before I say it, I feel how do I say it? These things are very sensitive. You know?
Yeah, no, it's
But how I see it is, especially from, well, I guess a Christian's point of view, however that child is how God designed them to be, and if God created them, God looked at them and said they are good. So, it's a tough one. You can't. It's one of those things where you don't really know until you're in that situation.
Yeah.
I would like to think that I would be strong enough and brave enough to be like, this is my child. However they are, I'm going to love them with whatever and be able to take care of them with whatever they've got going on. But yeah, it's a sticky one. I like to speak positivity into my life and my children's lives. So I never like to say, oh, there's a possibility that my child would have a disability or whatever. But it's a sticky one, man. Yeah. A sticky one. I would like to say that I would be strong enough, but you just never know until you're in that situation.
Yeah. Vicky?
Similar to both of what they've both said. At the end of the day, if that's how God has designed them, I think one thing that I would take into consideration, depending on disability, I'll think of their quality of life.
Very, very good point.
Like, how are they gonna be in pain 24/7? And sometimes another thing is doctors aren't always right. Like, I know someone personally that his mom told him he was gonna have Down syndrome. Well, no, the doctors told his mom that he was gonna be Down syndrome, and he's completely fine. So you never know.
Wow.
So it's a
sticky one still.
For me, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real and keep it honest. I just don't. Me personally, I just don't have the mental capability to look after a child. That's.
Jeez. I mean, I respect the honesty.
That,
what is?
I just feel like this world is evil enough, yeah, without bringing a child in this world to come and suffer. Like, even someone that just have a small, like, big nose or big ears.
It's mad still.
You know how they get bullied in school, and you know, and I don't know. I just can't, as a parent, see my child suffering every day or being bullied or being treated differently. Like, I know obviously, like, yes, doctor's not right, and being a Christian, being a man of faith, and all of this stuff, yeah. But sometimes you have to keep it real. And for me personally, if they do their test and they say, oh, there's a likelihood they're gonna have this disability and this is this, and like I said, some children, they don't even live past 6-7 years old, and it's like, do I really want to go through that pain as well? Like, bringing the child into the world, then losing them after 6-7 years, like, you know. And it's like, is it for me personally, is it worth it? If I could do something about it before the child is even here, I'll take that option. I'll take that option. I just feel like it's too much of a big risk to say, oh, but it's a small chance or and it's not like how like some people might say, oh, you're doubting God, you don't have faith. I mean, for me, I'd rather that than being put in a position where the situation gets tough for me, and I can't. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
understandable.
that because I have to understand as well. Like you said, you know, the cost to look after the child, like with a full-time care. You know, you got to stop working. Like, and if you've got other children, how they're going to relate to that child? Like, there's just so much factor around it. It's not as black and white. And I feel like the conversation that I'll probably have with my wife and say, look, this, I'll tell her my truth and say, look, this is how I feel about it. This is what I'm thinking. And then you have to just think about it. Go on.
So
So what if your wife wants to keep it?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's right. You can.
If she wants to keep it, yeah, there's nothing I can do per se. Like, but yeah, I'll have to support her, but she'll know where I stand with it. Like, I'm not gonna shy away from it and be like, if I'm not doing what she expects me to do when the child is here, or I'm not doing enough, then it won't be a shock to her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but
like, it won't be like,
at the end of the day, even if you didn't want it, like you didn't want her to keep it or whatever, once that child is there, as a father, whether you like it or not, you still have a duty to that child.
no, I'm not saying I don't have a duty to that. I'm just saying I might not do as much as
No,
she'd
but
want
you
me
should,
to do.
but you should
yeah,
though.
regardless.
If the mum is doing 10, you should be doing 10. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But everybody's different though.
No, I get it. No, think about it. This is why we do this podcast, bro. It's gonna be tough. Raising a disabled child cannot be easy, and I respect every single parent that does. Big up you guys.
100%.
But you cannot say, oh, just because she knows how you feel about it, you can now, she does 10 and you do 5 and she understands why. No, you have a duty to that child as well.
No, but do you know why I say that though? Because because I know myself with my daughter, yeah. Until I've got over that mentality of she trapped me or I didn't want the child, all that stuff. Until I got over it, it was then I could be involved in the child's life. So I already know myself. So I'm not gonna now sit and be like, oh, because she wants to keep the child, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, but eventually you need to be on 10 as well.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I'm not expecting. We're not expecting. Look, let me be real. What I'm not expecting, and I don't think anybody should expect to just jump and just be a 10. I'm not saying that because again, people are different, and it might be harder for you to process than it would be for the mom. But at some point, you're gonna have to be like, look, this is my child, and I have to be on 10 for them.
No, yeah, when the child is here, yes, you I feel like you're forced in a way. You're forced to step up.
You have to.
Like you're forced to step up. But like I said, if I can not be put in that position,
you'd rather would, of course.
I would be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I respect that.
Because a lot of these disabilities as well, there's not that many tests that you can take beforehand. A lot of people don't find out till the child is here.
No.
So it's like you now have to kind of mourn the fact that you thought you're gonna have like a typical kind of child,
a healthy child,
and then now it's something that you've never experienced it before. Now you have to quickly kind of adjust and like kind of change everything, like your whole life now around that child. So it's like you have to jump from 0 to 100 real quick in that moment, because when they give you that child and that child hypothetically has Down syndrome, has any cerebral palsy, all of these diseases, you have to now think, okay, now my life has changed. So in that moment you have to kind of step up regardless.
So my follow-up question that I did as well was, then would you guys, if you kept the child, you've tried everything you can, and you just seem to be struggling, you're just struggling, would you then give that child into a care home? No? Yeah?
Don't quit over here, man.
Yeah, you made the decision to keep the child.
No, but it's not about quitting. It's just there's not. I feel like there's nothing wrong with admit that you need help.
Yeah, you can get help, but then to give the child away, that's a whole.
No. I didn't give the child away. I put them in a care home, like where they can get care, proper care.
But then just get a carer to come out.
Yeah, because
that's not the same thing.
No, that's
no.
not.
You said put them in a care home.
Put them in a home. It's giving them away, pretty much. So you don't have that responsibility anymore.
Getting a carer to help you is different than.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But then I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna be comfortable there, Because there's some care homes that's
No,
I'm
yeah.
not, hold on, I get where Emmanuel's coming
I
from.
get it,
there's
yeah.
a care home that they're
Because
comfortable.
there's
Like
certain-
specialized care system.
Yeah, like-
there's certain situations where look, it's out of your hands. You can only do so much for the child.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
They're better off at a care home. Like,
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna put them there and I see them once a month.
No. I'm not saying no. Because again, we have to be very sensitive about these things, guys. It's very possible for some. There's people out there that have had to do that. They've had to put their child in a care home because they don't
can't.
have the.
Like what's her name?
Okay, Price.
Yeah.
Alright, big up Katie Price.
Like, I mean,
Nation
Yeah,
Wide,
no,
yeah.
if it gets to a point where
What
you
a
didn't
G.
say it in a way of, oh, it has to, that's the only option left.
I said you've tried everything. I said you've tried everything.
Okay, but
you can't cope no more.
But with
Like,
Katie Price
you dumped them
situation,
off.
Exactly.
And that was it.
Worded was a bit mad.
Yeah.
But
Sorry. No, I meant like you've kept the child, you've looked after the child, you've tried everything, but you're just struggling now. You
But with
can't.
Katie Price's situation, her son is now 18, so now it's a whole different. Now
That's
he needs to
different,
learn
that's
how
true.
to be an adult. Now he needs to learn how the systems to like function without her. Because
Okay.
one day she's not going to be around to take care of him, to do whatever. So he needs to now learn how to, do things by himself, make food for himself, do his bed, wake up himself without her having to. Okay, time to go to school. You have to be responsible now.
Okay,
So-
fair enough.
Big up Katie Price, though.
Yeah.
Big man.
No, fair enough. So I guess all of you are all on the same side. It's just me.
Yes.
It's just
No,
me.
no,
If
You're
it
one
gets
of
to a
this
point
one.
where you've done everything and the child still needs help, then of course. But I
You
wouldn't.
can't just quit before
No,
you even
That's
try.
what
Prematurely,
try.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I'm not saying no. Just quit before you try. I'm saying like I said. I guess I can't remember why I asked him. I just said if you've tried everything, you just wasn't.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Fair enough. So then, I had a question I was gonna say. I was gonna ask. I can't remember the question now. See, you lot got to my head.
Yeah, I know. We had to pattern you. Real quick, bro. We had to-
No, please. Don't make me sound like one bad guy here. That I said something. Like, no, but, that was it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So, another, what brought this question up here was, I was watching the ZZ Mills, Jocelyn was on there, I think they got, and also about the whole sickle cell, and very enough, I've been hearing about it for a long time here, but I've never really looked into it too tough. And then, I never looked into it too much until I don't know, I started to watch that episode. And then I was like, damn, like they go through a lot. And that's what just put to ask the question as well, because obviously it's not about just having sickle cell, but just something else that I thought about. So with that being said, I want to take the opportunity just to, raise awareness as well. Like the black community, like we actually need to help them. So if you don't know too much about it, just like me, do your research. I've actually signed up to give blood. Because honestly, watching that episode, it made me like I was crying, but it just got me emotional. And his child is his daughter as well. So yeah, guys, make sure obviously these questions you have to ask your partner these questions, man. Like
Just get tested if you don't even know.
Yeah,
Don't
like-
try and guess what your blood type
they
is.
like when as an adult, but when you see a child suffering, it's mad. Like even children at all, it's crazy. So yeah, if you've been thinking about it, whether to like when you want to give blood or not. Honestly, black communities, we don't give blood. Like they're always pleading for us to give blood, so they need us. They need us more than ever. If you're in two minds about it, or maybe you're thinking about it, I guess this is your confirmation that you needed. You lot out there, know your blood type, know who if you're a carrier or not, know who you can have a child with, know who you can have a child with. Like ask all these questions. Sometimes we blame God for sometimes it's not God's fault. Like we just need to do our research. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I just wanted to raise awareness for that. So on that note, gonna end it here. Obviously, just two questions, isn't it?
I thought there was more.
I thought we were doing this.
No, just the two for now. Because obviously don't want to take up too much time. I think that them two,
Yeah, we
No,
dragged
they
him
were-
out.
It was it was because normally with other episodes it would just be like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the first question literally took.
Yeah.
Well, because obviously there's more of us as well. Everyone's got their own in their own opinions and views, and I'm just diverting to different questions. So technically, yeah, we covered like 3 questions
I was about to
because
say,
I'll divert into other questions as well. But yeah, so that's that. I think we covered the question. I'm trying to think if we actually answered the question. I know we went off topic. But either way, feel free to obviously comment your opinions, DM us, whatever. But yes, make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. And don't forget, guys, that we're here to empower,
educate,
and involve. We've been joined by the lovely
Tumi,
Victoria.
and I'm your host, Emmanuel.
I'm your host, Alex.
Peace.